Is your Osmo Pocket 3 actually seeing the full picture? Or are you constantly struggling with arm fatigue just to get yourself and the background in the frame? Today we're pushing the limits of this tiny powerhouse with the JJC 0.72 times magnification wide angle lens. We want to see how much more field of view we actually get, what the build quality is like, and how it affects the image quality. For that, we're going to do some pixel peeping, we're going to take a look at chromatic aberration, and we're also going to check out to see whether or not we have any vignetting. And finally, we're going to take a look at its portability. And you may say, well, such a tiny thing, easy to carry around. Stay tuned. This wide-angle lens works by reducing the focal length to 72% of the original built-in lens. The built-in lens on the Osmo Pocket 3 is a 20mm equivalent, and this JJC wide-angle lens provides an equivalent of about 14.4mm, increasing the field of view to approximately 112 degrees. You can sometimes pick up the JJC version for just over half the price of the original DJI Osmo wide-angle lens. That is, if you didn't buy the Creator Combo bundle, which includes their own version of the wide-angle lens. But here's the thing. I've heard some horror stories about magnetic lenses falling off. In this video, we're going to find out whether this is an essential upgrade or a risky attachment. We'll be running side-by-side field of view tests here in the studio, hitting the streets for a real-world vlogging test, and pixel peeping to see whether this glass introduces that dreaded chromatic aberration which you hear about. Before we take a look at those tests, total transparency, my friends over at JJC sent me this wide-angle lens free of charge for my honest review. No money changed hands, they haven't seen the script, and they haven't seen the video before it's uploaded to my channel. First of all, let's talk about build quality. At first glance, it looks pretty good to me. JJC tells us that it's made of high-quality optical glass, that it has a dual-sided anti-reflective coating, that the magnetic attachment allows for quick and hassle-free installation and removal, that it's designed not to obstruct the lens and does not create vignetting, and that it has a durable, lightweight aluminium frame. It comes in a hard plastic protective case. Honestly, the case is a bit large for such a small lens, but on the good side, our glass isn't getting scratched in here. It also includes a microfiber cleaning cloth. Now, I've seen a review online where the reviewer claims and demonstrates that the lens doesn't attach well to his Osmo Pocket 3. It keeps sliding down. Now, I don't know if the reviewer had a faulty unit or if JJC have upgraded the magnets, but take a look at this. It's rock solid and it hasn't moved an inch during my tests. It's not all perfect though. There is one major con that you need to know about. This lens is thick. It's so thick that the gimbal head cannot return to its locking position when it's turned off. If you forget to pop this off before hitting the power button, you're putting unnecessary strain on those delicate motors. It's a remove before flight situation every single time. The other thing is you can't stack other filters onto it like ND filters or a black pro mist filter. Okay, so this is the Osmo Pocket 3 and only using the built-in lens, which is a 20mm equivalent. I'm recording this in auto exposure mode, auto white balance, and normal color mode. I'm not going to do any color grading or improvements. I want you to be able to see exactly the way the image comes out of camera using the built-in lens, and then what it looks like using the JJC wide-angle lens. So take a look at the width of the field of view, what you can see here in the studio. Remember, this is the 20mm Osmo Pocket 3 lens. And this is with the JJC 0.72 times magnification wide angle lens. And it's quite clear that we can see a lot more of the studio. Not only the sides, but also top and bottom. Okay, so we're going to be doing this test by using the Osmo Pocket 3 in automatic mode. We're going to have auto white balance, it's tracking my face, and this is what we can see with the 20mm built-in lens on the Osmo Pocket 3. And this is using the same settings with the JJC 0.72 wide angle lens for the Osmo Pocket 3. So can you see that there's a much wider field of view? We're going to check out the quality of the image by pixel peeking to have a look to see what that image is like at 400%, and also to see if we can see any chromatic aberration and if we can see any vignetting caused by this lens. Now for the tech nerds, chromatic aberration. Usually, cheap wide-angle glass gives you those purple and green fringes on high contrast edges. So we're going to take a look for that. And I've also seen reviews of other wide-angle lenses which say that the lens creates vignetting. So I want to take a look at that as well, because JJC claim that this lens does not create vignetting. As we zoom in to 400%, I really can't see any unexpected loss of image quality and no chromatic aberration whatsoever. The corners are clear and bright with no signs of vignetting darkening, so JJC were right. So as you could see, it did increase our field of view considerably. If you're filming in tight spaces or you want that big room feel, the 0.72 magnification makes a massive difference, giving us that 14.4mm equivalence. Now, where this lens shines is for vlogging. Usually to get a good chest-up shot, my arm is fully extended and shaking by the end of the day. With the JJC on, I can keep a relaxed bend in my elbow and still get my surroundings in the shot. Good news for those of you who use the JJC protective cover. This fits perfectly into the magnetic slots inside, where you can add your JJC wide-angle lens, and in the other slot you can add ND filters or a Pro Black Mist filter. It integrates seamlessly into the kit that you already carry. Well, you decide. At the end of the day, it comes down to price versus quality. If you want the extra width without the DJI official price tag, this is a heavy contender. Just remember to take it off before you turn your camera off. I'd love to hear from you. Are you using the proprietary DJI Osmo Pocket 3 wide-angle lens, or are you maybe using a third-party lens like the JJC one? Also, how are you protecting your Pocket 3? Are you using the standard cover which came with the camera, or are you using a smaller third-party one? Drop a comment below. I read and answer all of your comments. If this video helped you decide on your next piece of gear, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button, share this with a fellow creator, and subscribe to my channel for more honest tech reviews and photography related content. You'll find affiliate links to gear used in the making of this video in the description section down below. If you do purchase something through one of my affiliate links, the price to you will be the same, and I will receive a small commission which will help me to continue creating content for you here on my channel. Until the next time, this is Andy at Photechvideo signing off. Take care and be safe, and see you in these next videos.